Hello and welcome to Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan, on your exclusive home for Michigan Girls High School Hockey, ArborBroadcasting.com. I'm Ben Salagi, joined with running everything behind the scenes, Mark Wiseman, and the cameraman today for you is his father, Jim Wiseman. We are a ragtag bunch, but this is the final game of three today. We've had exceptional games all across the board in D3. Northville with a resounding 9-1 win over St. Clair Shores. They're the first ever Division III champion. We had a barn burner in D2 that went into overtime, a 3-2 win for Livonia United against Cranbrook, and we should have a great one here as well. The Bay Reps, Traverse City, a force to be reckoned with and a force that seems to be simply unstoppable against the two-time defending champion, Grosse Pointe South. And the Blue Devils are looking to become the first team since University Liggett to win 3 straight championships. And the funny thing is, without COVID or Mercy High School winning a state title, Grosse Pointe South would be right there, right behind Liggett, bracketing the championships. Long story short, Grosse Pointe South has dominated Division I. They're a storied program. They're a program that you think of when you think of really good hockey. They're absolutely coached perfectly by Alexis Bollinger, and it's just everything you would want from a hockey program Grosse Pointe South provides. On the opposite end, Aaron Chance has done a terrific job. A quick job. This is only the third year for the Bay Reps, and they're already just rolling like the ebb and flows of the tide. You see the brackets here. Of course, Grosse Pointe South dominating Greater Flint United on Wednesday in a 5-1 win. And of course, if you were with me on Wednesday, we know the Bay Reps absolutely dominated Mid-Michigan 8-0. And I believe I said on that broadcast, Jim can verify it, the Traverse Bay, you would think the waves ebb and flow, but no, it's the undertow that gets you, and that was the Bay Reps on Wednesday. The undertow just pulled you wherever you wanted them to take you, and it was just absolutely fantastic. Of course, the Bay Reps will be wearing white trimmed in blue, and of course, Grosse Pointe South will wear navy blue trimmed in gold and white. Again, programs that don't need any introduction if you know high school hockey. Of course, on the boys' side, the Bay Reps, again, they've been around longer. It's a collection of multi-schools in the Traverse City area. And, you know, there's really nothing to do in the winter than to skate and play hockey out in Traverse City. And then, of course, you have the cherry festivals in the summer and fall and all the wineries out there. It's a great time, but in the winter, it's one thing. It's hockey, and it shows. Of course, Grosse Pointe South, it's the same thing. You just live and breathe hockey, and again, they've won many state championships multi times over. And a couple of people just to keep an eye out if you are curious of names you should know. Sydney Eichhurst has 43 points in 22 games for Grosse Pointe South. Ruby Leonard, she is not far behind. She's only behind by 7 with 36 points. Sophia Husak has done a great job as well. Those are the top 3 point getters for Grosse Pointe South. And for the Bay Reps, it's been Sarah Outman. She's had 37 points, 26 goals, 11 assists. And then you have Jillian Evina, who has 23 points, tied with Taryn Beamish. And Lizzie Volbrecht is not a name that you need to think of as well, because she has 19 points. She's right there, right behind the tie. So a lot of good players, a lot of good scoring opportunities on both sides of the ice. And of course, you have to have good goaltending if you're going to be a state finalist. Both teams are represented well in net. And we will see who are a part of the starting lineups for both these teams in just a few minutes, which means, guess what? We'll step aside, we'll let the rink introduce you to the ladies, and then we'll come back after the national anthem to have puck drop right here at Big Boy Ice Arena. Again, your exclusive home for Michigan girls hockey playoffs and state championships. And we'll be right back with Puck Drop in just a few minutes.
Grosse Pointe South, Sophie Brink. Sydney Eichhorst. Ruby Lenhart. Aubrey Reynolds. Kylie White. Indy Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that if you are able, please rise and remove your hats to honor America with our national anthem.
Starting lineups, we'll give you the starting lineups for you. Starting with Traverse City, number 5, Taryn Beamish will be joined by number 9, Sarah Outman, number 12, Lizzie Volbrecht, number 16, Lydia Owens, and number 19, Jillian Avina. And in net will be Harper Moore, number 25. And for Grosse Pointe South on the ice, starting out will be Kylie White, number 7, Sophie Brink, number 18, Sydney Eckhurst, number 24, Aubrey Reynolds, number 27, Ruby Lenhard at number 52, and then in net, we assume it's going to be Kate Denome. That's what we heard, so that's what we're going to go with. course, Denome this year has been absolutely outstanding. 10-1 in 11 games started. Goals against average, a very healthy 1 goal, and a save percentage at 93.8. Of course, on the other side, Harper Moore is the 20th in the state in goaltenders if you include a minimum 16 games played. She had a good, did not see a lot of action on Wednesday, but the action she did see, she did stop. Bay Reps, GPS, they are officially underway. Trying to get this one was Leinart and couldn't do much with it. Puck back to center. It's going to be swiped there by Beamish. And it will be offside, says Evina. Was just a little early on the puck attack. South just swiping that one past. Owen's going to go down and chase after it. Quick D to D. They're going to move it up the ice. It's going to be intercepted there. Reynolds getting it right past and up and through. Reynolds gets it right back, dumps it into the near side. Chasing after it will be Volbrecht. No, excuse me, that will be Schulte. Schulte has control of it. Carrying it through, just taking her time on the near side, taking it all the way down low. Centers it in front. Good opportunity, but a good stop by Denome. Puck to the far side as the Blue Devils couldn't fully control it. The Bay Reps turning the tide in their favor. Blue Devils get it back to center. Husek had it there for a moment. She gets bothered at center ice, and that will be dumped in. Getting to the puck is Evina. Now back, it's at the skates of Heisel. Feely had it there for a moment. Gets it back up to center. Outman has control of it and taken off her stick there by Askew. There's a rip from the outside and it went in! Just a quick shot of the wrist. Off the stick of number 9. She dropped it and a quick shot and through. Sarah Outman. 1-0. It's now 27 goals on the year for number 9. That one goes right in front of Moore. She's just going to hold on to it. Taryn Beamish will get the assist on the goal. Of course, Beamish now has 14 on the year. Another centering opportunity, and that's going to be broken up by the Blue Devils. Grosse Pointe South trying to generate some offense. Kylie White going down to chase, getting to the puck first is Owens. Good intercept there by White. Coming out of the corner battle with it for a moment was Wilson. Still tied up behind the net. Bay Reps come out with it. Sophia Outman has control of it. Sophia had it for a moment. That will be offsides. Another centering backhand attempt there off the stick of Upshaw. Puck's going to go all the way down, racing after this one. And it will be icing. Keeping a good track on that was Schulte. Again, Bay Reps getting a quick goal. Well, not even. It's a minute 50 into the period. Almost 2 minutes to be exact. Face off on the far side, one in control by the Bay Reps. Quick shot taken away. Ivina had it there for a moment. She won the draw. Still battling forward in the corners, number 19. She gets it. Gets it to Outman. Back to Ivina. Just past her reach. Grosse Pointe South trying to get it out. Tinley Graham had it for a moment. Denome just puts it behind the net. Puck's going to come out to the near side. The Blue Devils desperately trying to get this one out. Swiped at by Outman. She has it again. There's a shot through a crowd and it went in. Was it deflected? Let's check the replay. Outman has it. I think it gets tipped. We don't know though. We're going to get that confirmation in just a few minutes. Jillian Ivina would have been the one to tip it. Heisel with it, carries it through center. Gets taken off at the timeline. Bay Reps up to a quick 2-0 lead. Nope, they will say Altman was the goal scorer, so. Here's South. Leonard just gave this one up. Grosse Pointe South trying to keep it away from Leonard. Just quickly swiped at it. She's going to chase after it. Getting some help from Eckhurst. Blue Devils doing their best to get this one through. That's going to be broken up. Boyce stops at the circle, drops it off there. Upsaw with a shot, it's going to go wide. Sophia Outman gets it back out to the point, kept in by Sloan Heisel. Now will be cleared. So we thought the goal by Sarah Outman was tipped, but it was not. She now has 28 on the year and 2 early here for the Bay Reps. We saw Northfield do this in the first game. They jumped out quick and fast and just rode that all the way to the end. But like we said on Wednesday, the Bay Reps just, they're like an undertow. They will pull you where they want you to be. Picking up the puck, Beamish, back to Ivina. Ivina gets it behind the net, trying to center it in front. Puck still loose. Beamish with an opportunity, and a good stop there by Denome. Good look there by Beamish, and not getting a clear finger on the trigger. Where the Bay Reps trying to get that second opportunity, and Kate Denome was able just to hold on to the puck. Of course, with a win for the Blue Devils. Collecting it is Oskew. Moves it up. Carrying it is Ike Horst all the way down, gets pestered there by Wilson. Puck still on the state of Leonard. Good stick check there by Oskew. Puck's going to get cleared and chased after to race this one down. There are the Blue Devils. That's Reynolds with the puck. Reynolds has good speed. Just gliding all the way through the ice. Try to get it back to the slot. She gets taken out, no call. Husek had it for a moment, and she gets taken away from the puck. Husek gets it right back for the Blue Devils, though. She'll dump it in. Chasing after it will be Owens. Owens gets to the puck for the Bay Reps. She comes in on the near side. Gets broken up by Husek. Gets pinched off at the wall there. Bay Reps battling, get it back to center ice, and they'll be dumped in off the stick there of Sloan Heisel, it looked like. Could have been Paisley Upshaw, though. Either way, it was icing. So offensive zone face-off for the Blue Devils, who are trailing 2-0. Of course, there's every year the Traverse City Challenge that teams get to play in. It's 3 games up in Traverse City. Then you have the North-South Showcase up in Traverse City as well. Coming with it, racing is Schulte. Schulte has help. There's a shot and a better save. Ellie Boyce firing that one, and Denome says nope. Face off on the far side. Leonard cannot win that draw for Grosse Pointe South. Puck's going to come out to the corner. South moving it up to the blue line. Good pinch off there by the Bay Reps. Chasing after it is Sophia Outman. But here comes the Blue Devils on the stick of Elkhorst. She's going to race through into the offensive zone. Back pressure by Schulte gets her off the puck. Another quick race to get to this one. Volbrecht can't get a finger on the trigger. Great back pressure there by Sydney Elkhorst to prevent that one. Centering attempt gets broken up. Tegan O'Donohue moves it up ahead on the stick now of Leonard. Leonard with a shot, and Moore's going to stop it right in front. That was only the second shot on goal so far this period for the Blue Devils, with 7:06 left as we're halfway through the first 15 minutes here at Big Boy Arena. Also want to congratulate the Bay Reps. They qualified for nationals. They try to play at all levels, not just here in the state of Michigan, but nationals as well for girls hockey. So they did clinch that as well. They try to get control of the puck, and just off the stick there of Husek. Chasing after it and swiping it to the near side is Jillian Heisel. Puck's going to come out to center. Poked at it there by Evina. Now with it is Beamish. Rides it up to Outman. Back to Beamish. Centers in front and then cleared by the Blue Devils. That's Brink. Blue Devils do a good job just manning the slot area and right in front of the net. Everything has to be worked for. Oh, there was a hit from behind. No hand goes up as Outman went down. Blue Devils still going to retain possession here. Brink at her skates. Tries to move it ahead. White trying to advance the puck as well. On the stick now of Leonard. Leonard with a shot. Going to be stopped in front of Moore, and she'll hold on to it. Good stick pressure there. Looked like it was by number 14. We don't have a number 14 on our rosters. Either way, great back pressure there by the Bay Reps. Picking this one up after the faceoff is Schulte on the near side, trying to control it. Puck bounces and squirts to center. Carrying it now is Feely. Feely centers it. Intended and a quick shot and a better save. Firing that one was Sophia Cooper. And Denome, again, shutting the front door. Centered in front, good shot, oh, just wide. Trying to clear that one was Leela Oskew and got to the high slot. Second attempt here by the Blue Devils. They will ride this one out. Leinert has control of it. Gives it up to the near side. Pestering the puck is Feely. Puck still battling around the corners. Sloan Heisel trying to come out with it. And the Bay Reps get a clear. Might be too good of a clear, though, and it is. It will be icing. Again, if you're just joining us, you missed 2 goals by Sarah Outman. A minute and a half apart. That's how we got to 2-0. As number 9 now has 39 points on the season. Puck coming out to the far side, now chipped ahead and passed over the stick of Evina. Trying to collect it for Grosse Pointe. There's number 26, Reynolds. Puck's gonna come down. Reynolds again with it, gives it up to the near side. Buffalino trying to pick it up. She stalks. It's going to be the Bay Reps with it. Puck is dangerously loose. Fouling up her own shot was Ellie Boyce. Ellie Boyce with the first one and then put in the second one. And it is now 3-0. Denome had a good stop on the first one, just couldn't recollect and rebound to stop the second one. And South is reeling. Reynolds keeping it in at the far side. Centers it. Leonard with a shot, bounces off a player. A squee had it there for a moment. Collecting it is Piper Wilson. Moving it ahead, back to the neutral zone onto the stick. They're gonna say it was Sarah Outman getting the hat trick, so apologize for that. Looked like an 8 and not a 9. Outman now has 5 hat tricks on the season. Puck bouncing and cleared behind the net, picking it up, Leonard. She's gonna get it back, bouncing over the stick on the far side there. Feely couldn't keep it in. Racing down is Lydia Owens to get control of the puck. Owens over skates, that's gonna be a giveaway. Nope, over skating that one was Buffalino. So the Bay Reps able to advance the puck. Grosse Pointe South gets it back to center. Here's Buffalino again. Had her stick lifted. Husek can't get a stick on the puck. with it now. Boyce had it for a moment and cleared off her stick. South can't really generate tape-to-tape passes to move the offense along the ice. They've struggled. As Reagan Mick picks up the puck, sliding it ahead to Outman, who has all 3 goals today. Picking this one up is Brink. Gives it up to the near side. She'll chase after it. Centering opportunity in front for Beamish. Couldn't go tape to tape. Beamish backhands this one. Back to Beamish. That's going to be broken up by Elkhorst. Elkhorst trying to get it out of the offensive zone, and she does. Leonard had it there for a moment. Elkhorst got hit against the wall. Here come the Bay reps. Outman trying to slide this one ahead. Has Owens if she needs her, but that's going to be fired wide. Long centering pass intended for Sloan Heisel. It's going to be a mistake. Coming off the bench to help was Jillian Heisel, and she gets it to safety. Leonard, though, with an intercept. Leonard trying to get it back to the puck and can't collect. Outman sliding it to Cooper. That's going to be broken up. Quick slap there by the Blue Devils. Gets possession again. O'Donohue can't have the puck. It's going to be collected there by Reynolds. Back through center. Can't be settled down just yet. Cooper has control of it. 32 seconds left here in the period. Going to be dumped in. Back behind, trying to settle down the puck as the Blue Devils, 20 seconds left. Good back pressure. As Buffalino tries to center it, there's another shot. That was off the stick of Husek. 5 seconds. And the offense has been sporadic for Grosse Pointe South, and ending the period on a high note is the Blue Devils, but the scoreboard belongs to the Bay reps, 3-0, and matter of fact, it belongs to one person, Sarah Outman, who has her 5th hat trick of the year. Absolutely incredible performance so far for number 9. What she did against Mid-Michigan, well, let's show you what she did here first, and as we show what she's done. There was that first shot from the outside, found a way past. Here's the second one. This was the one we weren't sure of, if it was tipped or not. That one went in. Denome was screened on that one, so it's not through her own fault. Avina stopped it along the wall there, and then, yep, that is number 9, Sarah Outman, following up her own shot to make it 3-0. On Wednesday in the Frozen Four in that 8-0 lead or win against Mid-Michigan, she was responsible for 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Today, she's responsible for 3 points, 3 goals this time. No helpers just yet. And again, 5th hat trick of the season for number 9. Single-handedly willing this team to success. But how will the Blue Devils respond? You would think that this team would have better tape-to-tape passing. They've struggled with that at times. They've struggled to have good, clean offensive possessions. But then there you had, late in the period, 30 seconds left, they had a couple of good looks. They just have to regroup, resettle. And again, this is a program that is very proud in their championship tradition. That blue and gold means something. And again, Kate Denome, through no fault of her own, you know, the second and third goals, second goal she was screened, the third goal, she made the initial stop and just couldn't recover in time to collect the rebound. But anything can change on a dime between these two teams. Let's see if the Blue Devils again can get some offense going. Puck's dumped in by Grosse Pointe South, now behind the net. Buffalino trying to recollect the puck, offering pressure. The Bay Reps break it and get the breakout going. Outman soccers it ahead. It's going to go onto the stick of Alkhorst. She sends it right back. Husek tries to spin it away. Beamish intercepts that pass. Here comes Husek. It's one-on-one. Husek shot blockered away by Moore. Husek again offering forechecking pressure. Gets taken to the corner there by Beamish. Beamish goes down. The Blue Devils pick up the puck though. Good effort to come back. Leonard, there's a high shot, and Moore's going to hold on to it. Shots on goal in the first period. I had 8-4 in favor of the Bay Reps, and then early now, Grosse Pointe South has 2. Again, that offense starting to ramp up. Heisel trying to get this one out. Shielding the puck and gets it back to center. Now Reynolds with it, chipping it ahead. There was a hit at center ice. Play will continue. Delivering that shove was Ruby Leonard. And here come the Blue Devils one more time. Leonard backhands this one more, makes the save, and Leonard's going to draw a penalty as well. What an effort by number 52. The guilty party will be Bryn Schulte. They're going to say it's a high stick. So Schulte in the box for high sticking, and this could be what cures your ails if you're the Blue Devils. See what they can do with an extra attacker. Quick shot was blocked and cleared there by Volbrecht. She's going to chase after it. Trying to get there first is the Blue Devils. Alkhorst, nope. There's a quick shot by Outman, and jumping on it is Denome. And you thought it could have been cleared, but then the puck just finding the stick of Sarah Outman tonight. Ruby Leonard in the face-off circle for the Blue Devils. Can't get a win. There's a good shot and a rip. Better save by Denome. Offering that one was Boyce. Eichhorst trying to get to the puck. Puck's going to be at the far side. Now sent back down low to collect. It's Brink. Brink trying to get this one cleared. Kept in there by Feely. Blue Devils with the second attempt. Can't follow it up. It's going to be sent in by the Bay Reps. Brink settling it down, coming through back to center. Leonard picking it up. Leonard with a shot, firing it wide. Blue Devils on the far side. It's Elkhorst firing that one on net, and Moore finds a way. Husek winning the draw. There's a shot from the outside. It's going to bounce off Husek. Puck still loose. To the near side, centered in front. Here's another shot from the outside, blocked. Collecting it is Har. Har offers a D to D. Elkhorst is going to carry it in. Far circle, Elkhorst coming in, poked off her stick by Moore. 26 seconds left of the extra attacker, and the Blue Devils had a couple of good looks as Har has control of the puck, sliding it up ahead on the near side. With it now is Graham. She'll just dump it in. That was intended there for King. King trying to apply some pressure for Grosse Pointe South. Breaking that pressure is Sophia Outman. Getting it back to center. Everyone's back to full strength. Eichhorst had just dumped it in, and that will be icing, they say. So the faceoff is going to be on the far side dot. Sophia Outman and Ruby Leonard. Outman goes down, play will continue. They're going to say it's incidental contact after the tie-up. Buffalino gets it back to center. Trying to settle this one down with Smith. So puck still not settled on his stick. Coming in now, Boyce dropping this one off, Upshaw. Upshaw still trying to wrangle the puck in. That's going to come into Nome, sees it and stops it and freezes it right there. That one just came from out of nowhere on the near side. But a positive sign for Grosse Pointe South. They've already matched their shot total in the first period, and it only took them 4 minutes and 19 seconds to do it here in the second. So the offense is coming along. Puck gets back to center. Here's Leonard. Leonard again, shielding it away from Harm. Centers it in front and just pushing it aside. Oh, that was a good look for number 10, Gianna Buffalino. Collecting it now. Number 19, that's Evina. Had it there for a second. Centered back, Buffalino. Moves it ahead. It's going to be intercepted by Heisel. Heisel just holds on to it. Dumps it down behind the net. Chasing after it will be Owens. Owens has the puck for the Bay Reps. Gives it up to the near side on a bank pass. With it now is Cooper. She got stripped of the puck. Eichhorst has it. Eichhorst. There will be a delay call on the Bay Reps, and they touch the puck. And we'll see what this infraction is. Oh, they're going to say it's too many men. Normally don't see a bench minor in high school hockey. But here's another power play. So too many men, the infraction. Second power play of the period for Grosse Pointe South. In the face-off circle. Trying to get ready with this one is Tinley Graham. Going to be controlled by the Bay Reps. Good win there by Davina. Calling for it was Eichhorst on the far side. That shot gets deflected by Outman. Eichhorst keeps it in. There's a shot. Good save by Moore. Rebound loose. Firing that one high and over the net was Graham. Battle forward at the corner. Eichhorst still has control of the puck. Outman just taking her for a ride along the wall. Then she gets separated from the puck by White. Reynolds now has it on the near side. There's a shot. Going to go wide behind the net. Graham there to pick it up. Eichhorst with another shot. Rebound loose, backhand, and Moore was able to stop both of them. Harper Moore, absolutely incredible, and the frustrations will end. Well, don't know if it officially will end the power plays. 2 players now are going to the box. Avina will go in for the Bay Reps, and it looked like Graham went in for the Blue Devils, so we still might have a Blue Devil power play. We might not if both players are in. So getting everything sorted, and that's exactly what will be. They're just going to let them just take a breather. Leonard in the face-off circle needing a win. Leonard trying to get the puck along the half wall. It's going to be cleared out by the Bay Reps. Blake sliding it ahead for Buffalino, just out of her reach. Bay Reps sending it right back with the clear. 50 seconds left in the power play for the too many men. Coming with it now is Leonard. Leonard offers a hard bank pass behind the net, and the Bay Reps trying to get it clear, and they can't. That's going to be shot. Moore will take it away. But man, see the effort here as the Blue Devils offense is starting to click and come together. And coming out of the box will be Sophia Cooper in just a few moments, and here she comes. As Outman leads the charge in an attack, there's a shot. Denome takes it away. Still 3-0, nothing resolved here in the second period so far. We're officially halfway through this game, 7:28. But again, the offense has been coming along for the Blue Devils. The Bay Reps just nursing their lead. Coming out with it. Buffalino gets taken to the half wall. Puck gets centered, bounced off the shin there of Askew. Askew again trying to get this one out. On the stick there, Buffalino. Moving it ahead. No, excuse me, that was 20. That's Sydney King, excuse me. Fast and furious action. Blue Devils trying to just get the puck, maintain possession, and get a good look. They've had a couple so far. But again, Harper Moore has been outstanding. With the puck now, Upshaw just dumps it in. She'll chase after it. There's a shot on the near side, and it will go! Paisley Upshaw following up her own. Just somehow found a way to sneak it in. 9 goals this year for number 17. Do not think it's going to be a shorthanded goal. I think that expired right as the puck went in. So that is going to be an even strength goal. And there will be a timeout on the ice. Alexis Bollinger wanting her Blue Devils to regroup. As again, it's 4-0. They've been playing well so far in the second period until that goal by Traverse City. regaining that lost momentum that they had in the first period. Want to hear something ironic? If that goal was a half a second sooner, it would have been Paisley Upshaw's first shorthanded goal of the season. That's why we wanted to make sure if it was, right on the clock. But sure enough, it was an even strength goal. Let's see how the Blue Devils regroup. There's still a lot of time on the clock. We saw Livonia United regroup with some time on the clock in the game before this one in Division II. They ended up winning. This Bay Reps just trying to get it back out. It's going to be kept in by Blake and bounced off a skate there, Beamish. She's going to chase after it. It's going to be collected by Har. Har gets it out of the zone. It will be offsides. Cannot be kept in. Hawkins, though, tried. Volbrecht tied up at the face-off circle. It's going to be won by the Blue Devils. Ruby Leonard coming through on the near side. Now to the corner. She lost the puck. It's going to be sent right back. Leonard just doing her best right in front. Puck still loose. Cleared by the Bay Reps. We've said Grosse Pointe South have really ramped up the offense here, and we haven't been kidding. They just haven't found the back of the net just yet. They found every other part but the back of the net so far in this period alone. Har giving it up to the near side. It's going to be intercepted there by the Bay Reps, trying to center it in front. Now trying to clear it, but to no success. Volbrecht has it in front. That puck still dangerously loose. Puck's going to come out. Kept in nicely there by Boyce. Leonard has control of it for the Blue Devils. She gets it past, trying to chase after it on the near side. Bay Reps have control. Back in the neutral zone, still trying to get puck possession. Bay Reps trying their best as it gets dumped in and chased after. Not going to be icing. Sophia Outman trying to get there first. Trying the other side here is Eichhorst, moving it ahead. Puck's now going to be dumped in by the Blue Devils. Chasing after this one was Mick, but it's going to be held on there by Moore. It will freeze the puck. And a wholesale change as, again, the Bay Reps can rep all four lines. They have enough skaters to do so. It's very, 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 very rare in high school hockey to run four lines, but they're able to do it. Husek, bank pass down to Buffalino. Puck comes out to the point. Reynolds tries to center it. That's intercepted by Outman. Outman, again, has 3 of the 4 goals today. She got taken down, and that will be a penalty on the Blue Devils. As Buffalino's going to go in and sit right down. First power play of the game for the Bay Reps. 4:01 left here in the second period. Roughing the call. See what Traverse City does here. Avina had it there for a moment. Tried to center it to Outman. It's going to go out to the wall. Owens has control of it for the Bay Reps. Owens still with the puck. Gets hit back to the wall, but good puck possession. Had it there to Beamish. Beamish now to the near side corner. Looking for a perfect pass. There's a quick shot by Outman, and puck is still loose, and Denome's going to hold on to it, and she'll freeze it right there. Man, coming out of that scrum with the puck was Outman, and was able to get a good look there. We saw a funny goal on the short side, scored by Paisley Upshaw. And Outman would have had her fourth. Puck slid to the far side. There's a quick rip, and that's going to be a blocker save by Denome. Puck is still loose, controlled by the Bay Rep, sent down low, and that one's going to be wide. That's going to be fired back on net. Offering that one was Owens, it looked like. Avina tried to pass it back to the point, and Schulte couldn't keep it in. Schulte getting pestered. Good pressure there by the Blue Devils, but it's going to be a clean breakout. Owens firing that one, shoulder save. Another opportunity for the Blue Devils to create something. Puck on the stick. Reynolds firing that one high just over the net. Could have been a shorthanded goal. Leonard trying to get control of the puck, but she couldn't. That pass intended there for Wilson. That'll be dumped in. Reynolds has control of it. Now the puck comes all the way down. It's a race. There's a quick shot off the stick of Kylie White. White going to go to the far side, creating pressure. Coming out of the box is Buffalino. So a good power play pelt there by the Blue Devils. Boyce firing that one, and it's going to go. Five to nothing, your score, as it has been all Traverse City. For a third-year program that the Traverse City Bay Reps are, they looked as well and seasoned as any program in the state of Michigan. There's Boyce on the near side, gets taken out. That'll be a penalty. Hooking will be the call. That was Husek. There's a shot Beamish couldn't get that one through. It bounced off a player. That one successfully cleared by the Blue Devils. On the far side with it now is Owens. Gives it up to the near side. Here's Outman. Sarah Outman goes, backhands this one, and the puck was stopped right there. Heck of an effort there by Grosse Pointe South's goaltender. Face-off near side. There's a shot right after the face-off by Outman. Going to go over the net. Owens in the corner, tying it up. Officially under a minute to play. Can't keeping it. That one in with Schulte. Moved ahead. Now to Outman. Outman has control of it. Gives this one up to Owens. And a pass from behind is going to be cleared by the Blue Devils.
I've lost it at 8 minutes before. No.
Outman trying to beat the clock. 10 seconds left. Outman. Good deflection there by Haar. Puck to the far side. Thiele had it, tried to center it, and we're going to have an additional penalty at the end. Sydney Eichhorst is going to be called for boarding. It's going to be 2 minutes, but they're going to resurface the ice. And we'll come back with the third period, but as of right now, it's been all Traverse City. The way they played on Wednesday, you saw that game. This game's kind of a surprise just because of who they're playing today. But if you saw the game on Wednesday, this isn't a surprise. The Bay Reps are able to just come at you and come at you. And of course, Sarah Outman has been leading the charge for the Bay Reps. Right now, it's 5-0. The Bay Reps will have a 5-on-3 to start the third period, and we will get more information in between the breaks for you as well. We'll step aside 5-0 here in the D1 Finals at Big Boy Arena, and you're watching that on the exclusive home for girls high school hockey playoffs and championships, ArborBroadcasting.com. Welcome back to Big Boy Arena here in Fraser, Michigan. I'm Ben Salagi here representing Arbor Broadcasting. We have on camera Jim Wiseman and the man who owns and runs everything with Arbor Broadcasting, Mark Wiseman. He's been doing games. I've been helping him out. We've been friends now. How long have we been friends now? 8 years? 7 years? Yeah, 8 years. Man, time flies. But yeah, no, we've been helping out. Of course, if you can grow the game of girls hockey, why not? Give me a call. I will help grow girls hockey as much as I can. And right now, Grosse Pointe South, the two-time defending Division I champion, needs some help in promotion themselves. They are down 5-0, and now they're down an extra attacker. It is going to be 5-on-3 for 41 seconds for the Bay Reps. Not that the Bay Reps have needed any help today whatsoever. Leading the charge is number 9, Sarah Outman, 3 goals in the first period alone. Second period, scoring got a little bit different. Paisley Upshaw made it 4-0, and we're still sticking by it. Ellie Boyce made it 5-0 on that beautiful shot from the outside. Well, there's one way to make sure Grosse Pointe South won't score. Oh, there they go. Now they're putting in the netting. I was going to say, if maybe the officials are being a little bit biased here. There wasn't a net that Grosse Pointe South could shoot on. So basically just throw it on the blue paint, and they would have had to have counted it at that point. But no, now all the nets are back on their moorings. And again, Grosse Pointe South does have some work to do. They're out 2 defenders. One defender at the very end of the first period, Sydney Eichhurst, on a it was a clean hit, but they said it was a little late after the whistle. She's in there officially for boarding. And the other one is a hook. So the hook was issued to Sophia Husek, and so she's in the box as well. See what the Bay Reps can do here. Owens slides it ahead to Outman. Outman just lost the puck. Beautiful clear there by number 44, Charlie Herr. Rink wide pass. Avina dropping it in. Outman tries to give it back to Avina, and that's Avina, and that's going to be broken up. One player comes out of the box. That's Husek. So one power play pelt so far out of the 5-on-3. So it's now just a traditional power play for a minute 5 for the Bay Reps. And now that we're in the third period, 3 more unanswered goals would end this one. As Leonard comes on the far side, tries to center it, and that's going to be broken up. Beamish is going to carry it in. Beamish has help if she needs it. Tried to center it. Good stick check there by White. Another one in front. Oh my goodness, another opportunity for the Bay Reps. Just can't put that one away was Volbrek. Another look there. It's going to be dumped in by Heisel. There's another shot on net, another one, and the puck is stopped and frozen by Denome. Handful of good looks early for the Bay Reps. Just can't put one in just yet. Face off on the far side circle. White in there for the Blue Devils would need a win here. They're going to tie it up. Volbrek doing a good job tying it up, but coming out with it is the Blue Devils. Reynolds is going to get this one out to center. And we're just a few moments away of 5-on-5 hockey, as coming out of the box would be Sydney Eichhorst. Eichhorst is a free woman as she comes out of the box. That one is going to be cleared. Will not be icing. Play will continue. Feely has it on the near side, tries to get it out. Bay Reps doing everything they can. Puck there deep in the corner. Coming in to help now is Kylie White. Puck's now going to come back to the point. Here come the Bay Reps with it. Sophia Cooper. Cooper just sends it to the end line. Volbrecht chasing after it. Cooper swiping at it, so is Volbrecht trying to settle it down. There's another centering opportunity, and good break up there in the middle by Reynolds. Bay Reps again, centering it in front. Volbrecht deflecting it, and a good save there by Denome, but what a beautiful centering opportunity. Just couldn't put it away. Another face-off win. Sloan Heisel with a shot that's going to go wide. Rebound picked up there by Boyce. Trying to center it, trying to settle it down. Now getting it there is Upshaw. Another shot by Boyce. That's going to go the other side of the net. Wraparound attempt by Upshaw. That's going to go wide. Chasing this one down is Boyce. Gives it up to Sloan Heisel. Fires it, bounces off a Blue Devil, and that'll be finally cleared by Grosse Pointe South. They will call icing. We're going to take the face-off on the far side. Thought about it on the near side for a second. So Husek getting ready. Going to do battle against Ivina. That one's in front. Oh, deflected just wide. Bay Reps again. Ivina tries to center it in front. That's going to be cleared by Husek. Number 19 again, trying to get control of the puck in the corner. Puck still in the corner. Avina trying to get it to Outman. Blue Devils poke that one away. Trying to lead an offensive charge. Puck does come back to the neutral zone for a hot second. Now Eichhorst has it. Leading a quick race in charge. Poked off her stick though. Now centered in front. Moore makes a save. Wow. Buffalino had a good look and Moore just put it away. Again, here come the Blue Devils. Their second shot attempt of the period. That's going to be centered. No one home for it. Collecting it. Feely on the near side. Puck still not settled down for the Bay Reps, trying to clear it out and get a breakout going out of their own end. Puck's going to come out to center. Chasing it down is Eichhorst. Eichhorst moving it along. Dumped in. Collected there by Lennart. Lennart has it for a moment. Avoids a hit. Still has the puck along the boards. Centers it to the point. There's a rip from the outside that got deflected. It was all offered by Reynolds. Puck cleared. Now it's a race. Trying to get there first. Askew does get to the end line, so it will be icing on the Bay Reps. Don't think Piper Wilson appreciated that too much. She thought she maybe won the foot race, and I think she has a valid argument. But either way, still 5-0. So we're past 5 minutes and 28 seconds of third period action. Graham trying to get control of the puck. She goes down. Coming in to help is Smith. Puck comes back out to the point. Can't be kept in by Askew, but she will send it right back. Everyone has to quickly tag up. Everyone does. The Bay Reps will take advantage, though. Trying to slide the puck ahead to Sophia Outman, but that gets broken up by Smith. Smith was poked off her stick. Now she sends it back behind. Askew will hold on to it. Moves it up ahead. Graham trying to swipe at it. And the Bay Reps still hold control of the puck. Upshaw centers it. That was in front. Puck is still loose. Denome making a good stop. So far, it's about a shot per minute here in the third period for the Bay Reps. Avena tried to get that win, and they do. It's going to go to the corner. Still trying to get a breakout going as Grosse Pointe south. White has to go back to get the puck. Tried to board it out, and Beamish has control of it. Centered in front. Outman with a shot. That's going to go wide. Coming out with it, leading the charge is Eichhorst. Again, one of the fastest skaters the Blue Devils had. She just lost an edge as she entered the zone. Could have hit a chip on the ice. Reynolds dumping it in from the point to the near side corner. Bay Reps trying to get this one out. Evana just had it there for a moment as she goes off the ice. Now with it is Feely. That's going to be Feely runs into Reynolds, swiped at by Cooper. Now under control, Leonard. Leonard overskates the puck. Schulte moving it up the boards to Wilson. The Bay Reps have a 2-on-none. Here comes trouble. Side and it's an easy goal there for Sophia Cooper. Leading the charge, believe, was Lydia Owens on that 2-on-none. Owens pushing it ahead, and here you see Cooper sliding, wide open net, and it is now 6-0. So excuse me, it is Brooklyn Cooper, now 8 goals on the year. Blue Devils trying to get a charge going here. Buffalino offering some back pressure. Puck's going to be dumped in. Har will have to chase it down. Again, that last goal scored by Brooklyn Cooper. Sloan Heisel had it there for a moment. Buffalino. That one goes right past. It's not going to be icing. Play will continue as Jillian Heisel goes back to collect. Jillian Heisel will just dump it in. Blue Devils trying to maybe break the scoreboard here. They have been shut out so far. The Bay Reps have had excellent goaltending by Harper Moore and has had the offense to back it up as well. Eichhorst coming in on the near side, racing through and on in. Stopped at the half wall. She left the puck there in the corner. Leonard gives it up to the far side. Chasing this down is Reynolds. Back to Leonard. Leonard can't control it. I was going to say, your view at home is the same as mine. A lot of bodies to look through. The puck's going to come out. Beamish has control of it. Good stick lift there, and a battle at center ice. Coming with it now is Outman. Outman tried to center it, bounces off Reynolds. Puck comes up to the near side. Now back to the far side. Chasing this one down is Volbrecht. That one's going to be popped and into the slot, now to the near side. Again, wraparound attempt, centering attempt, broken up there. Good shot, better save. It's the Blue Devils desperately trying to get it out of their own end. Another block there by Reynolds, trying to find Leinart. Leinart's going to race to the puck. Leinart with a shot, just fired it wide. Blue Devils give it up to the near side. A couple of Bay reps will change behind the play. Har with it, trying to move it ahead. Intended there for Sydney King, just out of her reach, and it will be icing with 4:06 left on the clock. We had really good crowds for all three games today. Just looking out at the crowds across Big Boy Arena here in Division I. Division's 3 crowd, I think, may have been the biggest, but again, that was history, right? It has been a Division 3 before. Another centering attempt gets broken up. High cell. Taken off the puck there by King. Back to collect is Feely. Moving up and ahead, intended pass for Upshaw. That's intercepted. And a quick shot and save and cover, but firing that one was Boyce. Let's take another look. Boyce settling it down, firing that one, and Denome finding a way to cover it. Yeah, but the first ever Division III champion, Northville Lady Mustangs, acquiring that feat in quick fashion in a 9-1 win. Then we had a 3-2 game between Cranbrook and Livonia United in D2. Livonia United claiming their first state championship. And we are 3 minutes and 25 seconds away from another first state title here across the board. Puck battled in the corner. Trying to dig this one out. Smith trying to get control of it. Here's the Blue Devils. That's Buffalino. Has help if she needs it. Buffalino can't get a pass off, and when she does, just intercepted there. Good back pressure by Lydia Owens. Blue Devils desperately trying to find a way to get the puck towards the slot and on target here. But instead, the Bay Reps will clear it on the stick of Sarah Budd. And when she cleared that puck, they called icing. But again, you have to appreciate in 3 short years what Erin Chance has done. I can't even begin to tell you how quickly and how hard it is to build a program that looks this good, this fast. Sure, yes, the Bay Reps have many schools to draw from, but again, not a lot of girls play high school hockey either. So there's something to be said for that. It's not as easy as it looks. And again, not only that, but pulling different skaters from different schools to help them come together for a common goal, that's hard in itself as well. Beamish had the puck there for a moment. She gets taken off of it. Blue Devils have control of it. Buffalino and Leonard had it there for a moment. 2 minutes left. There's a shot, bounced in front. Did it? No, it did not go in. Denome finding a way to stop it, but that puck bounced around a couple of players in front. But the Bay Reps have been peppering the net this. Now 9 shots on goal this period alone. So we've been wrong the whole game long. It is not Kate Denome, it is Evie Voshitz that has been in net. It's okay, we did not hear that announced, so we do apologize at home. She has played pretty well despite what has gone on in front of her. Of course, she has been called into action at Grosse Pointe South. Does normally have 2 goaltenders, Kate Denome being the primary and Rachel Farrago the other. But we just heard the crowd in front of us chanting Evie Voshitz. It's okay. I mean, we didn't know. Didn't hear it even on the they even got it wrong at the beginning of the game. So everyone was wrong. It's just a surprise. But again, want to make sure that it's corrected. Evie Voshitz has done a tremendous job in net, despite what the score has said. Grosse Pointe South coming out with it, leading a charge. Eichhorst had it. That was Sloan Heisel breaking that one up. Reynolds with it, tries to center it back to Eichhorst. We're under 60 seconds. .8 on the clock. Grosse Pointe South pulled for an extra attacker. And the Bay Reps have done an admirable job, have not allowed a goal so far in the playoffs this year. Absolutely incredible work by Harper Moore. It was an 8-0 win against Mid-Michigan in the Frozen Four. Mid-Michigan beat University Liggett as the play-in game. And as of right now, a 6-0 lead. White gets it back to center. Here's Leonard, had it for a moment, forced off her stick. Avina had it there for a moment. She gets taken down, and we will have another face-off back near center ice. Well, few moments left. That puck was quickly tipped there by Regan Feely. She goes back to collect it, back to the half wall. And there you have it. Third year as a program, the Traverse City Bay Reps have accomplished what so few teams have done. They have a state championship. In an impressive fashion, 14 unanswered goals. And the Bay Reps will have a wooden mitten to put on display in the Traverse City Bay area for many years to come. Again, tip of the cap. We said it in the broadcast. Erin Shantz has the work she's done to put this program where it is. And for them this year, it's not even if they're going to go on to nationals. And they get to carry some hardware with them as they get to say to everyone else in the country, we are the best that Michigan has at the high school hockey level, and they represent us well. We hope they do a terrific job at nationals. They looked all good all week long. And again, 14 unanswered goals. It was just an absolute dominant performance on offense and defense for Traverse City. Absolutely incredible. Tip the cap again to the Bay Reps and Coach Shantz. Terrific job. Alexis Bollinger and the Blue Devils will not repeat as champs, and to dethrone a two-time defending champ is no easy task as well. But the Blue Devils gave it all they had and just came up short. Again, your final here at Big Boy Arena, 6-0, the Bay Reps capturing their first state championship in program history. We appreciate you watching and following along their journey all week right here on ArborBroadcasting.com. For Mark Wiseman, Jim Wiseman, and myself, I'm Ben Salagi. It was a pleasure bringing you the games all second season long, as we will step aside and turn it back over to the rink for the presentation of medals and trophies. Again, your Division I state champ, Traverse City Bay Reps, 6-0 over the two-time defending champs, Grosse Pointe South. Have a good weekend, everyone. Take care. We'll see you next season. Good night.
Congratulations to both teams. Great game. We're going to start with the awards from Grosse Pointe South. So when you hear your name called, come over by the penalty box and pick up your medals. Margaret Blake. Sophia Brennan. Sophie Brink. Gianna Buffalino. Sydney Eichhorst. Tinley Graham. Charlie Howard. Sophia Husek. Sydney King. Ruby Renard. Keegan O'Donoghue. Can the captains and the assistant coaches come over? And Cam Shocker. Can the captains come over to the penalty box, pick up your trophy? Captain, please. Now for your Division I Girls State High School Championship of 2026. For Traverse City, Taryn Beamish. Ellie Boyce. Sarah Budd. Brooklyn Cooper. Jillian Edina. Logan Keeley. Juliana Hawkins. Jillian Heisel. Sloan Heisel. Peace Holly Juppich. Reagan Mick. Sarah Altman. Lydia Owens. Ocean Plum. Bryn Schulte. Paisley Upshaw. Lizzie Goldberg. Piper Wilson. Lee Brown. Harper Moore. Coached by Aaron Jensen. Aaron Toussaint is the coach.
it in.